As a one in infinity infinite being, I choose to stop holding things that I don't have to. It is not my job to have a job. I was birthed into this space by pure, innate, creative pleasure. Pure, innate pleasure is the only thing that I'm supposed to be doing here. Remembering how to breathe, avoid the perpetuation. Remembering how to eat and allow my self-healing organism to thrive, avoid perpetuation. Remembering what's innate fun to me, void the consumption and perpetuation. Steeped in bully abuse narratives is key for me and my lineage to thrive. Being able to stand firmly in the fact that I have a calm system, you got a nervous system, and that ain't got shit to do with me as a one in infinity infinite being, allowing you to exist in your consumption as you choose, harming your being. I get to see what's reciprocal and nurturing to every facet of me. I will not exchange energy with every infinite being, and I will love you, void the bully abuse narratives, taught dogmas, and multifaceted conditionings that you choose to create for you. I imagine eternally more. I want eternally more in this life. I know that everything that I can imagine and have been imagining and have been creating is for my eternal infinite-aire, and I'm thriving lineage that is eternal, where we will have unadulterated food given to me by my infinite mother, who is earth, nature, the infinite creative that has created us all in this space, including our wonder-filled gods and goddesses, which are our deities. They give me the ability to go, and eternally so much more. I do not shame any facet of myself. I integrate and love those facets of myself that I've been taught to shame, avoid those types of bully abusive narratives, because one time was enough to experience that abuse. For us, for me, to continue to claim these parents who chose in perpetuation to harm me, because that's what they wanted to do and were doing for every facet of themselves, is not kind and nurturing to me. I used to be like, oh, we do lay these fiber optics innately. And I've been able to see that while I want to communicate with infinite beings, the last time I messaged this infinite being, they were not able to hold space for me. It was about my creativity. Will I ever message them again? No. Will they ever hear from me again? No. Are they going to play the victim and act like I stopped talking to them for a reason when they chose to ignore me in their chosen perpetuated grief? We get to do greater. Me not choosing to use these words, they'd be like, oh, that's cool. Actually, no, it's not. It's super hot if you want to be technical. Cool is a lukewarm temperature. Unkind, unfriendly is part of its definition. The cliche of we do better if we knew better, the second definition of better speaks of dis-ease, being nearly well from injury. No, I have great health. So to continue to use these words and speak these narratives that are not nurturing and that disnourish and dysregulate my calm system and feed that nervous system bully abuse narrative that we cling to, when you can speak to and about every facet of you as you choose. You can call yourself an adult all you want, and I bet you will keep doing the mundane tasks that some external energy has deemed necessary for your one in infinity life. They aren't helping you pay those bills, but they are adding to it since you claim in them titles of perpetuation. I am an innocent, infinite, innocent child, or infinite being. And I was saying helpful because we come into this space and my perception of it was helpless, because we're sweet, little, squishy, energetic beings. And yet, you're helpful in that exact same space when you're helpless. Remembering that my children and I require eternally more in this existence. And yes, shedding the bully abuse narratives and what you want for your existence is key for me thriving. I have a one in infinity lineage. My original thought processes will ripple. I will birth my beautiful, innate, one in infinity, multifaceted, multidimensional, multilingual, eternally limitless souls with self-healing organism that are full of innate magic, creativity, and abundance, having this expansive, nurturing human experience into this reality, void of every infinite being who chooses to speak shift about their facets and their experiences. What you want to create for you has absolutely nothing to do with any facet of me as a multifaceted infinite being. Every realities exist in the exact same space. Where restriction exists, expansion exists. Where perpetuation exists, transmutation exists. Where you can state there's a problem, you are that innate solution. We know affirmations exist, and yet we continue, I continued until I didn't continue, to speak unkindly to and about my facets and my experiences. One time enough was to experience that abuse. I no longer abuse any facet of me. I want to thank every facet of me and me for existing, choosing to transmute and use every abusive experience to fertilize my eternal blooming growth. Because just as it was abusive, it was nurturing, so I could remember what is nurturing and reciprocal for me as a one in infinity, infinite being, void of how we've been taught, and perpetuation steeped in generational hurt for millennia.